Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Wrassle Graps, another podcast, a Raw review this time. We missed it last week. By the way, I'm Chris, and,
I'm Vincent. What's the
yeah,
fuck's up? What's going on?
we missed Raw last week in terms of reviews. What we saw this week, we have to talk about it, unfortunately.
This show sucked. Okay. All right. That's it. That's the review.
By the way, the alternate title of this podcast was The Rumble Go Home Show Made Us Want to Go to Sleep.
That's true. It did. But we
Man,
also would have to
we
go
could.
home to go to sleep, possibly. Or we could just go to sleep anywhere.
Yeah, we're already doing this in our homes, so yeah.
We're already home. So we just go to sleep.
Yeah, and we wanted to, but we had to stick it through for the Wrass Grapplers. I can say the name. I know the name.
And now, before we start, shouts out the person who liked the latest video, the Joe Rogan podcast or the Joe Rogan Experience video we did on the Undertaker's Joe Rogan Experience interview. You know that one?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
If anyone else wants to
That's our
do that,
probably.
please.
It's one of our most popular and divisive videos we've ever done. Surprisingly, you know, crazy. One dislike and one like. Insane.
Yes,
Yeah. So
we do
shouts
ask for
out.
dislikes every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, surprisingly. That's our most divisive. It's crazy. But yeah. 33 views right now as we're recording this. So yeah, it's pretty dope. It's our second most popular video right now, I think.
I'd say so. Yeah, probably right behind the Elias review.
Behind the Elias, which is 34, I think, views.
One under, guys. Want to knock it over, make it the most popular, most liked on our channel. Bump up the like ratio to 75% or 66%, maybe. Oh, be happy. We'll take it.
Yeah. We got some interesting stuff on our YouTube channel. Go check it out if you're not watching this on YouTube already. Or you can just click on our little picture and go and check out our videos and podcast episodes and stuff like that. So yeah, our reviews and whatever.
Yeah, but on to the less fun matters. Monday Raw yesterday.
Hold on.
Right.
Now, if you didn't understand my joke at but at the end of the last episode with
Already.
Naomi, so
I thought
I
we were
will
only going to bring this up if someone
I
else
will
brought it up.
explain. You know what? Who gives a fuck? I will explain. All right. So, someone posted a video like, "Oh man, this dude must be eating all of Naomi's ass" or something. Not a video; it was like a picture, and I forgot what it was. It was a tweet, right? It was a tweet, and she was, "Ah, damn, this dude must be eating all that ass." And Naomi said, "Oh, you damn right he is," and or something like that. And it was along those lines. So that's basically where that joke came from. There you go.
We don't know who asked for that, but there it is. If you want it, it's there.
Yeah, if
There
you
you
didn't
go.
know already, it's one of those if you know, you knows. But if you don't know, then I just look like a weirdo entirely. So yeah.
Yeah, well, it's already out there. It's too late to not look weird for making that joke, but whatever.
Well, that's true, but now I've explained it, so they know now. Naomi's the freak.
Yeah. Okay. You're not better to bring it up when it wasn't. Whatever.
Yeah, man.
God.
Yeah,
Okay.
she can whatever. It doesn't matter.
Now I'm gonna try to get through all. We're gonna drive past that. We're gonna pretend it didn't happen. Gonna leave it in the dust like a weird uncle he dropped off in the middle of the road. You're just trying to drive away so he doesn't catch up.
Does that happen to you?
So you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. We gotta start off Monday Raw. Okay, we're gonna start off Monday Raw, the January 25th, 2021 edition. And you know what? 3 hour snooze fest as usual. It starts off with a Goldberg Drew McIntyre thing that I missed. I was happy about that, but I know what basically happened because it showed it like 8 times.
Yeah, basically.
So
yeah, basically, Drew McIntyre came out. He said, I had COVID, but you know what? My match against Goldberg will be for everyone that has COVID."
hopefully that means he's going to win. Really hope.
Yeah, let's hope so.
You never know with these people, but let's hope.
Yeah.
But then Goldberg, he comes out, there was very short promo saying, Drew, you're next. Obviously, they only gave him
You
3
are
lines
next, and
because
I will win.
they learned 2 weeks ago that you can't trust man with a promo longer than 2 minutes or 30 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, but then guess what happened? John Morrison and The Miz, hey hey ho ho, came out, right? And they said,
Right.
I forgot what they said honestly, but yeah, they said some bullshit, and yeah,
Yeah, and
they did their little voices or whatever. They did whatever they do, their little sketch comedy, and that's it.
they got speared and they got Claymored, and then there was a stare up between Drew and Roman, and that's when I tuned
Oh
in.
no, they said okay. They basically said like, look, what if somehow hypothetically you get injured or something after your match with Goldberg or whatever the case may be? You know, we may have to run in there and cash in on you. That's what they said.
And you know what? That's understandable, but like also want him though,
And then how they got involved here was Goldberg said, you know, you're next, bitch. And then he got all up in Drew McIntyre's face and they were about to kiss each other. And the Miz and the Morrison said, hey, he's getting all up in your personal space, man. That's pretty crazy, man. And then they dragged them into the ring and beat their asses with a spear and a claymore.
Goldberg's hood was on his head.
It was.
That was big heel turn there. Um, I still
It
don't care
reminded
about
me
this
of
match at the
Dominator.
Rumble. It
Reminded me of
scares me
Dominator.
more than interests me. Yeah. Boy, I'm happy that segment didn't go longer than 10 minutes, and I'm also happy I missed it. I think that's fair to say.
Oh no,
So,
okay. So when fucking John Morrison and Miz came out, so Drew was cutting this promo, and he said, "I just want to start off all right," and then their music hit, and he said, "Well, this is not starting off all right."
nice. Cool.
So that's basically everyone's feelings on that.
Yeah, that's my feeling every week I tune into this show. This is not starting off well, right? This is not making a good television show. This is a waste of 3 hours.
Yeah, he
But
was just
nonetheless,
talking
here
over
we
the
are.
music. So he was fucking sad. Or not sad. He was fucking mad.
It's like I was saying before, overall thoughts. Good to have Drew back. Happy he's all good. I think, like I said earlier, and probably hope you're thinking the same thing. Um, I'm more scared than interested in the Rumble match between Goldberg and Drew.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, who wants to see Goldberg as WWE champion? Nobody.
Nobody that's do it though,
That's
because they
probably
usually
not.
go with
There's
that. So,
actually people out there that want to see Goldberg as champion or are just okay
you
with it.
know,
And I don't really
criminals,
understand those people.
psychopaths,
But yeah.
they exist. They're real for some reason. They do. They are there. But that's it for that. Don't have to talk about this anymore. It's over. We can move on to the next part, which is a Charlotte Flair backstage interview. And the most interesting part about this is that she almost it was actually her or Charlie almost called Shayna Baszler the Queen of Fades.
Tough.
Nice, yeah. And they get to a match between Charlotte and Shayna, which could have been interesting. Could have been really good. But it went 30 seconds and Nia ruined it with interference.
Oh yeah, it was the first fuck up finish of the night.
Yeah, well, this wasn't one of those ones that I'm sure was intentional, you know?
Yeah.
Then after this, you had broken Mandy Rose come out to make the save for Charlotte. Then Lacey Evans showed up, goes to commercial, and it doesn't take Sherlock Holmes to figure out where this segment's going after commercial. Sure enough,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It sounded like you
it's
said broken
momentary.
Mandy Rose, man. Yeah, broken Mandy Rose come out there and she tried to save. So yeah.
Tried to, she just couldn't do it. It's too broken. Yeah.
Just too fucking broke.
This whole segment, everything about this Raw is just too broken. You can't save it. Doesn't matter how hard you try. But yeah, this is a 6-woman tag now. And
She's still with
what
Otis.
happened? What's up?
Is Mandy Rose still with Otis?
Who knows, really?
I hope so.
I also hope so. As a member of Team Otis, the Otisites, you really hope so. You do.
The Otis Heights.
Do his fans have a name that's better than that? I don't.
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, the Maniacs. What you guys go with it?
Nah.
Whatever. 6-woman tag.
Otis
On.
Facts would be their I guess their ship name, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, not really. I don't think that's how ship names work, but it could be. I
Or
don't know.
Modus. It's right there.
Modus. That's true. Modus. Sandy. Or no, that's not. That's not it.
That was a
Otis
solid
Andy.
try.
Otis Andy. Huh?
That's also wrong.
Whatever.
This is wrong.
Fuck it.
All right, we get to do next up 6-woman tag round 1, where the faces win by count out. And at this point, I wrote in my notes, I stopped watching Dragon Ball for this, and I regretted my life choices.
Yeah. For sure. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
I did.
I mean,
But
knowing you could have put $1 million on this.
I should have. I tweeted out before the tag started when we're in the commercial break. Who else is willing to bet money that we come back to a 6-women's tag match? They do, sure enough. And I tweet out, damn, should put money on this. And you said, should put $1 million on it.
I did say that.
You know what? When you're right, you're right.
It's true. It's true.
Gonna get $1 million someday. It's just not today. It's not gonna happen. But I'm assuming what happened here is that it was a bot on the part of either Shayla or Charlotte, one of those. And that's why the count-out happened.
Yeah.
So we get back from commercial and the match just restarted. They show us that Adam Pearce came out and he's like, what do you want me to do? I don't know how to solve this issue. He goes, well, do you want to restart the match? To the heels? To the faces, he goes, do you want to restart the match? But he didn't look at me, who was frantically saying, no, 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 please just end it. It's over. It was a good try. I don't want to restart the match. He didn't look at me. Just restarted the match.
You just did it. Yep.
And this time, the heels win after a tough-looking chokeslam from Nia.
After a lengthy match and a tough-looking chokeslam.
Yeah. Personally, I feel like this whole show is just them trying to make something out of thin air, or not well planned by creative or something. This was like one of those shows that got written at 7 p.m. and they didn't know what to do, so they just did this.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. Wasted like a long ass time on this. I think you said like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, by this point, I think it was like 8:30 or like 8:40, something like that. Yeah, probably closer to 8:40 because the VIP lounge isn't too far off from this. But before all that, yeah, it's a quick match between our favorite Retribution member, Slapjack, of course.
Big Slappy. I saw someone on Twitter say they wanted a Slapjack mask. I got you hooked up with a Slapjack if you want it.
They got a whole Wrassle Graps merch page. It's not true.
It might have been. It might have been. What's it called? It may have been X3. Honestly,
it could have been.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, the Wrassle Graps merch page.
I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll promote it right now. The Slap Jacket is one of those things that you just need. Okay, so the Slap Jacket, it's a jacket, all right. But you know, if you ever wanted some cum inside the jacket's hand, you can put it in there, and it can slap you in the face with it. It's the Slap Jacket, 2021 edition, deluxe, supreme, amazing.
Every time I hear that picture, just regret knowing what that is more and more. Thank you, Urban Dictionary.
Real cum. It's fake cum.
Is that better or worse, though? Really, like
I don't know. It's a fucking Slap Jacket, all right? Goddamn. It's a must-have. Did you not hear the advertisement?
Because I heard it doesn't mean I liked it or want to hear it.
That's fair. No one ever wants to hear this. It just pops up out of nowhere. You don't know when it's going to happen.
Well, bottom line, it's $100 on the Wrassle Graps merch page. Go check it out. Slapjack versus Woods.
Somewhere. It's on the internet.
Yeah, somewhere. You'll find it. But
you'll find it eventually.
Woods and Slapjack. It's a match. Very quick match.
X3 doesn't have to get it if he doesn't want it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's optional. Anyone with a brain would avoid it like the plague. But yeah.
I don't know.
It's there for you.
Give us those big bucks, you know what I'm saying? For something so innovational.
Innovational, disturbing, all words you can use.
Yes.
So we get to the Woods victory. Woods beats Slapjack. Unfortunately, really not helping move that stock. But Retribution attacks.
They say, "No, no way, motherfucker," and they fucking kill my guy, Xavier Woods, outside the ring.
Absolutely jumped him. And this was all a whole long way for them to say that Mustafa Ali would take Kofi Kingston's spot in the Rumble.
Yeah, it's true.
And by this point, it's already an hour of our time gone.
Yeah.
So
It was a little speed run match here, nothing too crazy.
here's what they called the booking for this whole show. Speedrunners, come on, write something up.
Speed run, right. Let me look at it afterwards. All right, misspelling here, misspelling. We don't have time to revise it. Okay, let's keep going.
Sheamus versus Morrison is Miz here. I'll put him in a handicap match. Go ahead.
It's John Morrison and the Mix. Whatever. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. It's almost 8:00. Oh my god.
We don't have time for this. Just right. Get right, goddammit. But yeah. Riddle and Chicago backstage segment. It's kind of funny, I guess. I didn't laugh.
It was not very funny. So R-Truth's walking backstage. He's like, "Whoa! Did you hear about the Hurt Business? They're gonna throw me a surprise party. Did you not hear about that?" And Matt Riddle was like,
Good surprise party. You should know about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can explain it if you want. I don't have any notes written down for this.
Yeah, not really. That's all that happened. Really, he was just like, "I got a surprise party. You don't tell anybody about my surprise party. It's my surprise party."
Right, well, we get to the VIP lounge next. The Hurt Business gift MVP a chain that's just like his MVP chain, but it says THB for the Hurt Business, which R-Truth has confused with Truth Happy Birthday.
Yeah, it's true. So I actually enjoyed the promo here by the Hurt Business.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Especially
I think they all fit so
right
well.
after.
Yeah, except for, I'm not sure what they're doing with Cedric and Shelton Benjamin, but if they split up the Hurt Business in any way, I don't like it.
It's really not necessary, especially when you don't have any other tag teams to utilize.
Yeah, don't split up the Hurt Business whatsoever. I mean, they're just the best thing. They're kind of one of the best things on Raw, honestly. Just don't do it.
I like the idea of an overconfident member of the Hurt Business, but like I wouldn't be doing that with the tag team champions. Like, maybe get somebody else in there and do it with them, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird.
So we do that. Truth comes out, makes the joke, and 24/7 title people come out. You got Tucker looking like Kurt Hawkins. You got Drew Gulak, Roberto Carrillo, who is still employed, even though I forgot.
He's got a banger of a theme song.
He does. Not a banger of a career, though.
We'll never hear it again.
And that happens. I think we go to commercial first, if I'm not wrong about this.
Yeah, I think so.
We come back, and it's confirmed that Truth will face off against AJ in a match against the Rumble after he mistakenly calls it the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yes, they had a segment with AJ and R-Truth where he mistakenly called the Royal Rumble the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah.
This is the second time he's mistaken it for Money in the Bank match.
You think after the first time you figure it out, but apparently not.
I guess not.
I don't mind Truth's jokes. It's just I prefer he do something original, That's it, really.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm not feeling it right now, at least.
Next up, we get to what I think was probably the best match on the show. Sheamus versus John Morrison. By process of elimination, I think that's the best match on the show.
Maybe. I think the handicap match part was better.
Not gonna lie, I couldn't be asked to care about it. I saw Miz come out in his gear. I knew exactly where this was going from the beginning.
Yeah,
I just wasn't interested.
Yeah. So they had a one-on-one match. I forgot how that ended, though.
Sheamus won. And then Miz was like, what about a handicap match? And I was like, wow, really running out of ideas, huh?
Yeah, and then they had a handicap match, and they were like, in this type of handicap match, there's no disqualifications, so you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Except use weapons or get counted out, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
You would think they would have just went for the chairs or something, but they didn't. They just jumped Sheamus, which I guess is fine because they won anyway. But they could have made
Yeah.
it quicker.
That was a good. It was all right match. It was a fun match.
Yep. That's basically it for the matches. No, what? I'm wrong. That's not my fair match of the night. We'll get to that later on.
Yeah, I think that's
Next
fair
up,
match.
we get to Flair and Lacey Evans backstage. Lacey needs help with wrestling moves. This is basically, if you've ever seen the segment between Triple H and Trish Stratus, I believe it was, where Steph walks in at a bad time. This is basically that, but
Yeah.
with different people.
Yeah. Instead
And
of Steph, it's Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte walks in. She sees what's happening. She goes,
Triple
"Well,
H, what the fuck are you
I
doing?
can't get that one out
Get
of
out
my
of here,
head."
man. Stop, Triple H. Why are you doing this to Trish Stratus?
She walks in. I think I've seen this somewhere before, but instead she just says, "Can you stop that? This is weird, please." You know,
Yeah, and then Lacey said, you motherfucker, and then she beats her ass.
she just punched her in the face, I think, and then Rick tried to stop her, and she's like, "Oh, let's go." He's like, "Okay."
Rick tried to check on Charlotte. He was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And then Lacey was like, "No, no, no, she's all right. Let's leave." And then Ric Flair left.
And that was the end of that.
Yeah, and she was like, "How do you do the woo again? The woo." And then Ric Flair did the woo.
Oh, almost forgot. On this show, they confirmed that the Rumble is going to be Flair and Asuka defending their belts against Jax and Baszler. Apparently, they didn't forget about the storyline. I could have sworn they did. But that's going to be in the Rumble card, and I will not be paying attention to that match.
Yeah,
So
I don't know about
there we
that
go.
match.
I was getting excited for a short Rumble, have like the Rumble, and then 2 matches in between, maybe, you know. But now they're adding stuff that doesn't need to be there. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So next up, we get to Styles beating R-Truth, and that was expected. There's really nothing surprising there.
Yeah, definitely not anything really that surprising.
Yeah, moving on, we get to an Orton recap where we see everything that happened with him last week with the mask. What are your thoughts on that one?
I thought it was pretty cool. That was pretty dope.
How obvious is it that there's just red makeup on his face?
It's pretty obvious.
Okay, cool. My favorite part about the mask is that it's just this white mask with this giant red nose. And it's just like Rudolph or something, you know.
Yeah, kind of.
But regardless, we get the recap in Lex's Playground where she says she's going to win the title, I think. And the whole Fiend tease. It's pretty much it.
Basically.
So we
Nothing
get
much to talk
to,
about right now, I guess.
yeah, I think the last 3 things that happened on the show are probably the most interesting thing. Yeah, probably. The Riddle Gauntlet, which was 2 quick things between Benjamin and MVP. They get out pretty quick. And
Oh yeah,
then
they got it pretty quick, and that's because I think Cedric Alexander distracted. Was it the ref in the middle of the Shelton Benjamin match?
possibly I missed
And
that
then
part,
MVP
so I
got
was gonna
mad.
ask you.
Yeah, and then MVP got mad, so he was the next guy in the gauntlet, right? And
And
then
then you
he
get
got
tapped out,
eliminated
right?
in like a minute. Yeah, he got eliminated in a minute or something. He maybe got rolled up or tapped out or something. I forgot. But yeah,
I just remember seeing him in a submission. I don't remember where I went after that,
yeah, it could have been.
but then we get to the best part, which was Riddle and Alexander just going back and forth for 10 minutes. Really enjoyed that. Just 2
Oh
great
yeah,
wrestlers just going at it.
that was pretty dope. That was pretty good. I think that was
So
probably the best match, right?
yeah, best. I mean, overall, I don't know if how you rank the Benjamin MVP spots, but definitely the Riddle Alexander stuff was great. If you're
Yeah,
counting as a separate match.
that was pretty good.
But bottom line is Riddle wins, which means that he's going to get a future United States title match against Bobby Lashley, who comes out, puts him in the Hurt Lock, and stands tall over him.
But yeah, Bobby Lashley looking like a beast now. He came a long way since looking like a boring guy.
I've been on the Bob Lashley train ever since he came back in 2017. Just happy he's getting the proper attention.
Yeah, Definitely, he's looking good now. He's looking like money. Like if you put him against Brock Lesnar now, it'd make a lot of sense.
I'd love to see that. I wish they'd do that. I feel so bad for the guy, by the way. That's the only reason he came back, and they just refused to give him the match. It's kind of messed
Yeah,
up.
I want to have a match with Brock Lesnar. Well, no.
No, they said, sure, yeah, sure, whatever. And he signed the contract, and he's like, you'll get your match eventually.
Yeah, I hope it happens soon.
We all do for Forbes' sake.
Not sure what Brock is though. Probably at his farm right now.
Oh, just chilling with a beard, hanging out.
Yeah, with a beard.
The farmer Brock is best Brock. We all know this.
Yeah.
Next up, we get to something they just casually kind of threw out there during the show. Earlier in the night, they're like, by the way, Edge is going to talk about the Rumble. And we're like, wait, Edge? What?
I
And
know, right? I was confused. I was like, Edge is supposed to return. What?
I feel like you should advertise that. Maybe that'd be a lot more appealing than advertising, oh, I don't know, Charlotte versus Shayna. No.
Maybe. But Edge is about to talk about something.
That's a great promo. Nothing new there. Edge is a great promo. Basically confirming he'll be in the Rumble. I'm very excited to see him again. I don't know if I wanted him to tell me he's going to be there instead of just showing up. I would have liked that more. I don't know how you feel about that, though.
Man's whispered the whole time, and then he like screamed a few times. It was pretty crazy.
The audio, the sound guy, poor job. Very poor job.
Yeah.
It's like listening to a Wrassle Graps podcast or something.
Almost as bad. And but yeah, I thought they should have kept it for the Royal Rumble so he could return again.
I know it's like 2 years in a row. Like maybe you're kind of sick of it by now, but like I would have liked it.
That would be 3 Royal Rumble returns for Edge.
Which would have been cool, especially since you're giving away the number 30 entrant on WWE backstage for some reason.
Yeah. CM Punk, would you like the number 30 Royal Rumble? Yeah, sure, of course.
They say it's I swear to God, if it's CM Punk, I'll be
Well,
happy.
now we know. It's
like,
CM Punk as number 30 in the Royal Rumble. Okay, everybody, go home. Great show. Backstage. Hell yeah.
it's like the Ed segment. You're like, wait, what? It's happening? I guess it's happening. Okay, sure.
Yes, I will be in the Royal Rumble. Oh my God. Wow. Insane.
Maybe it's Booker T with Bad Bunny or something.
He might be, yeah. He changed his profile picture to represent his music video.
Which, by the way, Bad Bunny is performing at the Rumble. I have no interest in that because I don't listen to his music. I'm sure he's good at rapping, but it's just not my type of music.
No, he sounds pretty good, I don't really like his music that much. I don't listen to it. But you know what? I think most of his music's pretty catchy, I guess.
I mean, catchy, but like there's a difference between catchy and good,
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's pretty I guess he's talented, He's talented enough to make a hit.
Yeah, bottom line, if you enjoy him, you're excited for him, that's great. Personally, I have no interest in seeing that.
Yeah, he's a hit maker. He always pumps out hits. I think he's more popular with the Latino community, or because well, of course he is Spanish. So yeah.
Popular with a lot of, I saw like a lot of people on Twitter going, "Oh man, Bad Bunny is great. If you don't like Bad Bunny, you don't have good taste in music."
I think
It's ridiculous.
I mostly saw people like, if you don't know who Bad Bunny is, then you're kind of living under a rock, which is kind of true. I mean, everyone knows. Well, everyone kind of should know Bad Bunny at this point,
Yeah. It's because I know him. Doesn't mean I want
think
to
I
see
know
him
him from
perform at
that
the
song
Rumble.
with Drake, honestly. But yeah.
Look, man, I just want a short pay-per-view. Why is that a problem? Why can't we just have a short pay-per-view? You don't gotta get Bad Bunny and the women's tag title match on there and all this nonsense. It's not necessary.
I don't know, but if we see Booker T dancing, doing a spin and rooting,
Maybe
I
then,
would like.
possibly then. But we're just doing the stuff he's doing in the video. I have no interest in that.
I kind of want to see that too, honestly. I'll be all right with that.
Yeah, Booker
And
T in a flat jacket, number 30.
to get stuck up, oh my God,
Maybe,
like he did in the
maybe.
music video. Yeah.
All right, but that's the thoughts on that. We get to the main event now. Oscar versus Bliss. I was under the assumption that Alexa took it as Fiend Alexa, but for some reason she just came out normally. Don't know what
Yeah,
that's
she
about.
came out friends and whatever. Crazy.
So yeah, weird thing here. The first thing happens where Asuka's going off the rope. She stops and camera shows that there's a rocking horse randomly in the ring that Alexa's riding on. Go to commercial. We come back and it's gone.
Damn. She stole my rocking horse when I was a child, bro. Crazy.
And the DM man say, "I know it was you. And I want it back." Not what the context, just that. But
Yeah.
throughout the match, Bliss is getting beaten down. All of a sudden, you get regular Alexa shows up, like old 2018 Alexa with the normal attire. Shows up for a minute, and then Asuka goes to hit her in the corner. Bliss ducks and goes to the other side of the ring. The Alexa Fiend stuff happens. She switches over, and then she starts doing what she did last week before Randy Orton comes out of nowhere, RKO's her, show's over.
Indeed, that's what happened. So, Alexa Bliss being the Fiend, I'm not really sure if I like that entirely. I think she should be like a separate character. Not just be like, I'm indestructible until, I eventually hit you with the claw and you're done.
It's weird because it's all the same things that the Fiend does. I get it, they're the same person, they do the exact same thing, but I would prefer a little bit of difference in the moveset, personally.
Yeah. I think there should be different here, difference here between the actual Fiend and the
It's a Bliss.
Alexa Bliss. Yeah,
So I guess that was a DQ finish. They didn't ring the bell, it just went off air, but I'm assuming it's a DQ because of Randy.
I assume so. Randy Orton just came in there, RKO. Where was the ref? I don't know. He may have been down on the floor.
Randy Orton, this is the second time he's RKO'd a woman, so that's at least recently, in recent years. In recent years.
In recent years, yeah.
Yeah, I had to rephrase that one because I forgot for a second.
He's RKO'd many of them. Okay.
Like Stephanie McMahon and others who I can't remember currently.
People, he's gone crazy.
Yeah, but
he's attempted to hurt people.
He has attempted to murder people. This is true.
Yeah. Poor Christian. R.I.P.
Poor guy. So one more match. One more match. He could have done it.
Yeah. F's in the chat for Christian.
F's in the chat for Christian. F's in the chat for us having to watch this show.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. There was nothing of interest here. I felt like 3 hours of my life was really just thrown down the drain. I don't think I would have missed anything if I just watched the Rumble and not watched the show, so I'm gonna have to hit it with a double thumbs down.
It's a double thumbs down, and I did survive, but that's all I can say about that. It's BW for me. But yeah, it was not eventful. It was a double thumbs down, and I don't even know why people. I don't know, man. I feel like it's the worst wrestling show on TV, so I'm not really sure how they got this Peacock deal. I'm not really sure, but yeah.
I don't really know. So Vince McMahon must have something over those guys, or I don't know how he got it otherwise.
I mean, it's got everyone's nudes or something. Like I don't know.
He just drops it,
Yeah.
Is this your picture? No, that's actually. Is that Will Smith? Oh my, wrong picture. Wrong picture.
Yeah, it's actually not allegedly. We don't allege anything. Nope, he doesn't do that. Nope.
That's just a fun joke for the listeners.
Vince, don't sue us. No.
It's free. We don't have any money. We have nothing.
$3 billion. Hell yeah.
Comes to your house. You boys have to work for me now. You're on the WWE Graps podcast. Boom.
Not the WWE Graps podcast. We already don't have any viewers. What the fuck? Why do you want us? That's a good point.
We're going to give you viewers. Asshole.
Yeah.
So, is this a bad thing or a good? I don't know yet, but we're gonna find out, pal.
If everything works out, you'll be Eggman by the end of the year. I've been waiting to give this image to somebody. I think it's you. Both of you. You're both Eggman.
Whoever shaves their head first is Eggman.
Yes.
What if we just don't shave our head? I'll give it to somebody else, but I just want somebody to shave their head and get in the goddamn action.
Eggman. God damn it.
God. So, anyways, obviously, that was more entertaining than all 3 hours of Raw ever was. So we're going to draw it to a close before we go any more crazier talking about the show. So I guess hit him with the plugs and then we could end this.
Okay. All right. So we're on every social media platform. We're just Wrassle Graps everywhere, including podcasting platforms. We're everywhere on those too. Same thing. You know what? Why don't you review us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts? And you know what? That'd be good. That'd be really cool. And what else? Basically, 5-star reviews are the only ones that matter. That's why we're asking you to do that. And if you want to show your support, go do that and help us get noticed by more people and just listeners, get more listeners. And just tell us some feedback maybe as well as to how to get better. And that's just in general, like comment section, reviews, whatever you want to do. Yeah. So leave a comment, leave a dislike, leave a like, leave a subscribe. This might be our most divisive video yet as well. Who knows? Share, please share, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of every single notification we do. And I think that's it. See ya.
That's it. Thank you guys as always for listening, and have a good one.